Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game! When we last left off, we were back at Bowser's castle because we learned of a possible connection between Smithy and all of the glitchiness that has been occurring. And at this point we are at the point of no return, which I want to talk about briefly because it is done really well for the most part. I will say, if you save over your old save file, then yes, this really is the point of no return. You have no way of going back. So a warning would have been nice. But if you had to be stuck at this point in the game, at the very least, you're not left in an You are not left in an unwinnable situation. And here is a bunch of enemies that will respawn in case you need to do some level grinding. When you need to heal, you can come back to Magic Koopa and get a free heal as much as you want. There is a treasure box here, which gives you an unlimited amount of coins, which you can then use to buy as many healing items as you want in a shop in here. So, I gotta at least give props to the developers for giving you all that you need in order to be able to move forward. Speaking of treasure boxes, can I say how clever it is that they crossed the traditional Mario question boxes with RPG treasure chests? That is an interesting compromise. Shame they didn't continue to do that with other Mario RPGs. Anyway, we got a couple of boss fights to do here today, so let's go ahead and get going. So this is the room with respawning enemies I was just mentioning. Let me fast forward so that they come on screen, and I wanted to point out that when the bullets reach the end of the room, they suddenly go up and backtrack to the start of the room, going in an infinite loop. That is not necessarily a glitch, but for the purposes of this particular adventure, we will say that is certainly unusual. Meanwhile, you can hop up there, and I was going to try hopping across, but it is actually kind of hard to hop across because the stomping of the thwomps stalls your movement. But that is a thing you can do. Well, this scene certainly looks familiar. Ha 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 ha! What? You're not Bowser. Ah, so you are the notorious Mario. Again, which one? I'm impressed you made it this far. I didn't think you could. Oh, feisty little fellow, aren't you? But this is the end of the line. Now you've got to deal with me. On guard. Well, you are half right. We do have to deal with you. But, you are kind of easy. So, how about we up the ante? Yeah, this is about to be a real boss fight. Although, not with this music. Let's have some boss music. In fact, let's have some Final Fantasy boss music. I want to feel like I am fighting in a Final Fantasy boss battle. With that in mind, it's boss time. We gotta fight against Boomer, Gunyolk, and a random amoeboid hanging in the background here. I have no idea why this fight is programmed into the game, but I accept your challenge. And a challenge this will be. First off, I want to make sure to defeat Boomer first. If I defeat him second or third, the game will crash. That said, I do want to spread some of the damage to Gunyolk, because if Gunyolk still has a lot of HP when I defeat Boomer, it'll be bad news bears for me. So, Gunyolk starts with 1500 HP, Boomer starts with 1200. Let's go ahead and cause a little bit of damage to Gunyolk first. That was better button timing. Oh, that was perfect button timing. That was a lot of damage there. Meanwhile, we're going to have to deal with Breaker Beam every other turn. That's going to be potentially a problem. As for the Meat Boy back there, I definitely don't want to cause too much damage to it. It only has a little over 200 HP, so it'll be easy to kill. With that in mind, don't use Rock Candy, because with the Quartz Charm equipped, that'll cause 300 points of damage. And I don't want to use Fire Bomb because the Amoeboid is weak against fire. I think Ice should be safe, though. In fact, Gunyolk is weak against Ice. Or supposed to be, anyway. Oh boy. Well, first off, yes, it was. Second, that nearly killed the Amoeboid. I think I just left it with only 10 HP, so I'm definitely not going to want to cause too much damage to it. It is, however, strong against Jump, so I can use Ultra Jump to spread the damage between Boomer and Gunyolk. I'll focus on Boomer. I don't know whether selecting Boomer necessarily makes Boomer the primary target, but it seems like that, at least. Hard to say, though. Oh, the Amoeboid still takes a little bit of damage. Not much. I'm gonna want to make sure not to cause too much damage with that jump, though. Ultra Flame will kill the Amoeboid because it targets all enemies, so we'll use Super Flame for dealing damage exclusively to Boomer. So, meanwhile, the Amoeboid can cause status afflictions. And that's going to be an issue. Ultra Jump again? Ultra Jump again. Oh gosh, 5 damage against the Amoeboid? Let's see, it caused 2 points damage earlier. That leaves it with only 3 HP. Well, so much for spreading out my damage. Okay, with the fear in place, you're definitely gonna die from the next Breaker Beam, so let's give you a little bit of healing just to be on the safe side. And regular attack against Gunyolk. I probably should have used a better mushroom. Oh boy. Yep. This is definitely feeling like a real boss fight. Good thing I got pick-me-ups. Honestly, this is actually feeling like a more balanced fight than some of the other bosses in this game. You know what? Kira Cola. Shame that Ultra Jump is out of the equation. Can still use Super Flame on Boomer, though. That'll be poison. A little less threatening than fear. Come to think of it, this is the first time we're getting to see Gunyolk's full repertoire of attacks. We kind of cheesed the fight the first time. Things are definitely a lot more difficult without Peach to put everything to sleep. Okay, our health is good. I don't know how much health you have left, but I can attack you one more time, I feel like, without killing you. And after that, I don't feel safe trying to attack you anymore. I really don't want to defeat Gunyolk or the Amoeboid before Boomer by accident. So from here, focusing on Boomer. Well, Boomer still had plenty of health, it seems. Just in case, I'm going to use another Kira Cola. And got a freebie. Okay, that fate makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. How about one last punch? Nope. 2 less punches. Arrgh! This is absurd! I can't be defeated by them. I won't let this happen. I won't fall in battle. Gasp. Cough. Hack. Hold on a sec, did you see that? Watch the Amoeboid. Because I think in this cutscene, Boomer is actually the Amoeboid. Having an attack. Gasp. I don't need your sympathy. I'm a soldier. I'm prepared to go. Take a dive, Chandelier-ho! And then this is Chandelier-ho. That is a reversal. Youch! See you later, kids! Boomer! Oh, poor Boomer. But not to worry. A little fall isn't gonna hurt you. And Gunyolk is the other Chandelier-ho. Alright, Mario. I'll lead you to the top. We must hurry to the appointed place. Hang on tight. And away we go. Increasing speed. Next stop, the top floor. Please fasten your seatbelts and... Wait a sec. There are no seatbelts. Seatbelts? There aren't even any seats. And the game has crashed. Why did the game crash? I defeated Boomer first. And the reason why I wanted to defeat Boomer first is because we need all 3 enemies present for that cutscene to work properly. Oh dang, I'm gonna have to redo the fight. Okay, so I redid the fight, and don't worry, the second attempt was not as entertaining as the first. And Okay, good. It's working properly now. And by that I mean it's feeling properly now. So normally, the fight would be over. However, if you recall, we only defeated Boomer. So... oh yeah, we're definitely nearing the origin of the glitches. Alright, well, now that Boomer's defeated, we can take care of the amoeboid. My, what a mess. And by the way, if you were wondering why I wanted to make sure to damage Gunyolk, at least some, is because the menus are glitched out. Like, I have items open right now, and I can't tell where my items are. I can't even tell how much health I have. I think I have enough health to survive. I can at least see the cursor moving, so I can have an idea of where my options are. So that's the bottom option right there. That'll be Ultra Flame, so let's use Ultra Jump. And... too bad I don't know what items I have. I'd like to use a rock candy. If I had to guess, though... actually, this will be easy to figure out. Let's see where the arrow appears whenever... and the game crashed again! Okay, so this time I decided to try not to take any chances. So... I made sure that Boomer and Gunyolk were dying at the same time. I have no idea what was with all that crashing. I've tested this situation out before. I've managed to get through the rest of this fight without crashing. I guess now that I'm on camera, the game is like, nope, things have to go wrong because it's a Let's Play. That said, let's go ahead and take care of the amoeboid. And now we win. Alright, and after all that, it is finally time to take down Smithy. The eye is protecting Xer. No. You misunderstand. When I say it is time to take down Smithy, I mean it is time to take down that Smithy character who appeared at Bowser's Keep. That Smithy character who has been the face of evil for the entire adventure. That Smithy character who is getting a little ahead of himself. Of course, for some reason, this fight is programmed with this fight battle music again. So let's go ahead and once more have some appropriate music. This'll do. Need to work on my timing. Not that it matters. Smithy is helpless without his body. He cannot attack. He cannot change forms. He is a punching bag. That said, I'm going to make this punching situation a little bit more variety. And while we're taking him down, I want to bring attention to this picture right here, this screenshot. I remember seeing this screenshot in, I think it was Nintendo Power, This was a screenshot from the beta version of Mario RPG while it was still in development. This scene absolutely does not happen in the final game. It is very different, having Bowser yelling from his differently colored castle at Mario, who is across the bridge, and not as a tiny little sprite. This is the normal size throughout most of the game, with a couple of Shyaways guarding the door. Are the Shyaways being ordered to attack Mario? I don't know. You know, Nintendo had all those Giga leaks going on. I would have loved if this version of Mario RPG was among those Giga leaks. Although I think because the game was developed by Square, Nintendo probably doesn't even have a beta version of this game on hand. Still though, I would love to see how this scene was supposed to play out. Like, did Mario still chase Bowser to his castle? Was Bowser initially the main villain instead of Smithy? This is such a curious screenshot, seriously. Not that I need to, but for the fun of it, red essence. And the reason why I'm using red essence is because I kind of want to bring attention to a little curiosity. Did you know that the music suddenly stopped? Why did the music stop? Hold on, we'll talk about red essence in a bit. Why did the music stop? I swear that somewhere on YouTube there is a video of somebody doing the Booster Hill race, and there was so much slowdown that the music looped to a point where it was at a low pitch. I can't find that video, unfortunately, so I don't have proof of it, but I swear that was a thing. So I was kind of expecting the music to do the same thing here. Well, let me find a different song. We'll go with this. So, did you know that Peach's group hug heals status effects? Did you know that the invincibility of the red essence counts as a status effect? If you use group hug, it removes the red essence. That is kind of funny. And this is another song that just ends. Alright, let's find a different song. That'll do. This song won't end. Let's go ahead and start using some of these other items. So, this fight is even easier than the final battle actually was. The final boss can be challenging, mind you. Well, I tell you, had I known that the Lazy Shell armor was going to make the fight that easy, I would not have worn it. Also would have helped if I was at a lower level. Magehead Smithy, oh boy, Magehead Smithy went down way too easy. Well, not that it went down, it's just that we didn't get to see it enough. Magehead Smithy only got to use one spell, and ironically, it was the weakest spell in its repertoire. Magehead Smithy can be a lot more dangerous. In fact, it is possible for Magehead Smithy to attack 2 times in one turn. And if you're not at least level 24, that could potentially wipe you even at full health. I would have liked to have shown how potentially dangerous he was, but, well, the fight went how it went. Oh well. At least I got a real boss fight out of Boomer just now. Whoa! My body and head are burning! Body? What body? You mean the blade? We'll say the blade. It's not possible! I don't believe it! I'm finished! Done for! Whoa, no! And the game has soft locked again. Oh no! Reality is ripping apart! Whoa, no, indeed! It's 6 o'clock! Time to fully recover! It's 10 o'clock. Time to garden. It's 12 o'clock. It's high noon. Do you know where this leads to? We'll just skip through this cutscene. It's a little long. I think Gino's telling us about how Smithy is the link between the two lines of code or something like that. And then if we follow this road, we will find the source code. Actually, on that note, we just defeated Smithy, officially, but the game is still going on, meaning Smithy is not the true villain. There's something else that we need to attack deep in this final dungeon. So Smithy is not the true villain. Then who is? Find out eventually. Yeah, sorry. I thought we were getting ready to head to the final battle, but before posting this episode, I found out that there's another way I can break the game, so next time, I'm going to focus on that.